Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another WOLF The How broadcast. I am Duncan Harness. We are here live in Davis for a wrestling duel. Davis is dueling the Ardmore Lions, I believe, Tigers. I stand corrected. First and foremost, I'd like to give an apology for joining late. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties on this end. But nevertheless, we are here and we are in wrestling. This current match is between Dayton Webb and a person that I don't have a name for, but either way, they are wrestling. That is what they do here at a wrestling duel. I'd also like to apologize for any wrestling fans, as I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, and I am alone. So this will be interesting. There's a whistle there, and I'm assuming a pin. Not too sure who won. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. It was Ardmore. Next up, I believe, is... I'm actually not too sure. There's a bit of commotion here. They are now moving the mat. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is a wrestling tradition. You know, in between matches, they just kind of flop the mat around like it's a magic carpet. I'm not too sure. That was a forfeit win from Ethan May, wrestling in the 120 weight class. Next up here is another forfeit victor, I believe. My apologies, I don't know his name. Wrestling now in the 132 class is Troy Bulman from Davis. He's wrestling Tony Tafola from Ardmore. Nice little hand clap there from Troy. Troy is pumped. He's ready to get this wrestling on the road. We are excited up here as well. The official clapped his hands, and now they are grabbing each other. They're just jumping right into it. They're doing a little dance in the middle now. Kind of swinging back and forth. Looks like a bridge. They have now pulled away. Oh, and I know what that is. He shot there. Ardmore shot. He's now got Troy. He's now got Troy by the leg. Troy has got him down. Done a flip around. Troy's now on top. Ardmore coach seems a little upset, screaming, "What are you doing?" As if they didn't do this in practice. Troy's got him down on the mat now. The official's throwing up fingers. I'm assuming that means points. Troy has his leg up in the air. He's got him down on a knee. Oh, he's now got his arm around his neck. Oh, there you go, Troy. He's got him down. That's a shoulder on the ground. And the official blew a whistle. I believe that means reset. They're back in the middle, ready to go at it again. I believe Ardmore has chosen the bottom position. And the official has blown the whistle, and it is now on its way. Troy's trying to do a bit of a handstand there. He's now on top of him. My guess is he's trying to spin him around, get a nice pin here, get some more points up on the board. I will say, Mr. Tony from Ardmore is putting up a great fight. He is now up. He's running away. He's a little, he doesn't know how to feel about Troy being all up on him like that, but that's okay. He shoots again, and he misses. Good dodge by Troy there. Massive. Those are fantastic master-like reflexes. I feel like I'm watching The Matrix here. That was amazing. Tony's got him by the leg, and the scoreboard sounds. I believe that's the end of the period. Mr. Official has his green arm in the air. He's now waving to the side. I believe Ardmore has chosen the down position again. And Troy is quick to throw him to the ground. Troy's doing his hardest to get a shoulder down because I believe that means a pin, from what I know from WWE. Troy is trying a crab lock maneuver thing. I'm not really too sure what to call that. Troy is sitting crisscross applesauce now. Tony has his leg. Troy is fighting out of this position, whatever you would call this. Troy is not going to give up, though. The determination here is immense. Oh, and that is a shoulder on the ground. The shoulder is now up. I got a little excited there because, oh, there's another shoulder. I'm assuming that means something. That was a bridge there. And that is a pin. Troy wins by submission or pin. I don't know if you can use submission as a term there for Davis. That was an extraordinary, extraordinary duel match. Next up, we have wrestling in the 138 weight class, Britt and Rashaan Walker. There's a bit of commotion over by the check-in bench. I'm not too sure what is going on. In the meantime, we'd like to give a good thanks to our sponsors. Oh, they are cleaning the mats. There might be a little drool out there. Maybe a little sweat. Probably a lot of sweat, yeah. Mr. Official Man is now wiping it down with his feet as he does not have a rag, but his shoes will suffice. Well, while we have the time to wait, I'd like to give a quick thank you to all of the sponsors, everyone who is supporting the HAL. You know, it means a lot for us to get this kind of recognition and do what we do. We have fun, and you know, we like helping, we like supporting the town of Davis and its surrounding people. Yeah, thank you to everyone. Also, a big thank you to everyone who watches the stream, as well as everyone who is not talking right now and behind the camera, who's helping me run this magnificent streaming of this magnificent duel. And with that, I believe we are about to get into it. Once again, this is Britt and Rashaan Walker from the 138 weight class. Davis bench shouting, "Let's go, JB." Oh, cat-like reflexes from JB. And what an amazing slam. That was fantastic. The slam-a-jamma there. Rashaan attacks back with a leg lift. He's on top. He's a little angry there. Huffing like a bull. He was not very happy about that slam. Jake's all right, though. He's not too worried. He feels good. The Davis bench feels confident in his abilities. He does a little spin there, a little crocodile spin. And Mr. Official Man throws up an O and blows the whistle. That resets the match here. Jake chooses the down position. Oh, he's trying to get out there as speedy as possible. Rashaan is holding on for dear life. Is this wrestling or is this bull riding? We don't know. Jake's getting up. He tries to get out. Rashaan, good, nice little stutter move there by Jake. Rashaan is not having it. He's straight-legged out there. Nope. Jake's got his legs, and he throws him back onto the ground there. Another slam-a-jamma from Jake. Those are points in my book. Rashaan is, again, not having it. Does another crocodile roll, throws him off. And they're going to go at it again here. Both of them feeling very confident in abilities. Rashaan shoots. He manages to make contact. They do another tornado crocodile spin thing there. I believe Jake has Rashaan pinned here. Davis is yelling, squeeze. Oh, Rashaan with the extreme power there manages to get himself out of that position. And they go ahead and separate. They're doing a little dance here. Jake shoots.
Come on, Jake.
He's down in a ball position there, and the buzzer rings. Mr. Official Man waves his hands in the air, casts a magic spell. There's a commotion again at the check-in bench, giving the wrestlers here a opportunity to catch their breath. Mr. Official Man is now coming back out onto the mat. He threw a coin up in the air. It lands on red. Jake's looking for his coach. Coach Man did the safe thing. It's in baseball. I don't know what that means in wrestling. Rashaan did the same thing here. Once again, I don't know what that means. I believe that means they stay neutral.
Come on, Jake.
And here they are. Doing the mama, doing the dance. Spinning in circles here. Oh, Rashaan does a little loop. I was going to say loop-de-loop there, but he didn't do a loop-de-loop. He did kind of an underneath thing there, a little slide. He shoots.
You got it, Jake.
I believe that's called a sprawl from Jake Britt there. He manages to get out. Does a little skipper right over the arms of Rashaan. Throughout this match, if you've been paying close attention, which I hope you have, Rashaan's been fiddling with his headgear a little bit. I'm not sure if that means anything, but I thought, I might as well point it out. They're dancing again.
You got it, Jake.
Jake's got him. Rashaan does a little,
Come on, Jake.
he's playing a limbo here. Throws Jake out. Jake is managing to do something. He's on top. Got him in a headlock type thing here. Rashaan slips out, and he is now on top of Jake.
Come on, Jake.
There seems to be a little bit of a stalemate here, as I unfortunately do not have any idea what is actually occurring. Jake seems to be trying to slither away. Rashaan does not want him to leave. JB's trying to be a little bit of a Sherlock here, trying to figure out how he can escape. And Mr. Official Man blows the whistle. JB is in the bottom position here. Rashaan on top.
Come on, Jake.
Official Man blows the whistle, and they are at it. Jake's in a yoga stress position. He's going to stand up. Rashaan's not letting go. Jake is saying, let go of me. Not happening. Davis' coach just yelled 13 seconds, so I'm assuming that's how much time is left in this match, or a period, or both. Rashaan is still on top of JB here, and the buzzer rings. Mr. Official Man's waving his arms. Rashaan is back in the on-top position. Jake stands up very quick, unfortunately not able to stay on his feet. They're rolling around like crocodiles, alligators. I'm not sure which one is rolling. Man, it is exciting in here. The crowd is going wild. The benches are going wild. Coaches are walking around. JB's trying to get up on his feet. And official man blows the whistle. Coach is screaming, you got to give up 2. You know, force the escape. Not sure what any of that means. But nonetheless, Jake should listen, as it is his coach. Official man has Jake is out.
There you go, Jake.
He's picking him up, and they do a little, almost like a pirouette there, as in ballet. Jake is now on the ground. Benches are getting hype here. Energy in here is violent. It's incredible. Official man blows the whistle again. I believe that means they were out of bounds or some variation of those words. I'm not sure what they call it in wrestling, but the premise is the same. Official blows the whistle. Jake is now still on bottom. He gets out. He says, I don't want any of that. Attacks immediately and slams Rashaan on the ground. He is tired of being on the bottom, he says. He wants to end this now. I believe that's a shoulder on the ground. I'm not sure if that means anything. Official's just standing over him with his hands out like he's casting a spell. He now has his red arm in the air, green arm out. I believe he's going for the count. That's a pin. That was incredible. That was a wonderful, wonderful match. Jake finally had enough, and he said, you know what, enough toying around. I'm here to end this. And that is a win for Davis. Next up on the list, Chase Stewart and Bryce Horsley. My apologies if I pronounced that wrong. In the 160 weight class. They're just gonna go ahead. They are just going to go ahead and get right into it. No ceremonial mat wave or high fives or anything. They're just ready to wrestle. They're in the middle of a dance here, staring at each other, going straight at it. Chase shoots, gets him. That's Bryce finagling himself around there. He's now got him. Chase is saying none of that. They trip, they fall. Bryce is still on top. Chase is trying to spin himself around. He's got a leg. He's got a leg, and he does not want to let go. He does actually let go, and they separate. Never breaking eye contact, though. It's like two snakes fighting here. Oh, they both shoot at the exact same time. That was like rams hitting. Coach is screaming, Chase, pull it in. He's got him on the ground, and official man blows the whistle. I guess he is the whistle man, but he is also an official. He's got the lines on his shirt. Bryce has chosen the down position here. Trying to escape from Chase. Chase says, no, you're not going anywhere. I don't really know what to say here, folks. They are just kind of wiggling around there. Bryce is trying to get out. Chase does not want to let him go. Oh, they do stand up and they separate. Mr. Chase is now throwing hands here. Gets him to the ground. I believe Bryce went there for a shoot. Fortunately, didn't get a whole lot. Chase has now wriggled himself back on top here. And that is the buzzer. They're going to come back here into the middle. If I were to have any guess, oh, never mind. I'm just not going to say what I said because I would have been wrong from the get-go. Ardmore is in the down position, trying to run himself out. Chase is saying no. come back here, throws him to the ground. He says, "You're not going anywhere, boy." Chase is trying to keep his control here in this match. And so far, you know, I'd like to think that he's doing quite a good job, but that's from a non-wrestling fan standpoint. He's got his arm out. Chase just took him back down, belly down. Chase is trying to flip him up, I believe, trying to throw a shoulder down to get a pin here. He's got him. Oh, he does a, Bryce manages to throw him off. Chase does a little alligator spin out of there. Bryce is not one to let go here. How the turns have tabled. Chase is now in the down position. Official man blows the whistle, and they are off. Chase is trying his hardest to get out of here. Bryce says, "No, sir." And the O is up, and the whistle is blown. I believe he did some sort of ASL there. I'm not fluent in that, so I actually have no idea what he said or what that meant. But nevertheless, it was important, as he does have the lines on his shirt, making him an official. Blows the whistle, and they are off again. Oh, Chase shoots like a harpoon there. He's got him down. Bryce is trying his best to get up. Chase does not want any of that. I believe he's got his shoulder down. Ref is doing the count for a pin, and they're going to call that a pin. Chase Stewart for Davis wins by pin. Another exciting match of wrestling here at this duel. Next up on the list, on the card, if you will, Brennan Johnson. And I apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. I'm going to apologize in advance. Shamidrai Morrison. That is Samadre. Thank you. I am now getting his name. I apologize for butchering that in the beginning. Nevertheless, I got it right. Shout out to the Ardmore Tigers for helping me correct my awful, awful mistake. So that is Samadre. Let me repeat, Samadre Morrison and Brennan Johnson wrestling at the 170 class here. Whistle is blown, and they are off. They're going at it here. Oh, Brennan folded there like an envelope. Nevertheless, he is up. Samadre is sprawling there. I forgot the word. And that is one of the only wrestling terms I know, so I'm going to use it heavily. I can't see a whole lot. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. There are coaches and officials in my way. Brennan's doing what he can. They're wrestling, and that is a pin. Well, that was fast. I didn't get a whole lot of commentation there. I did try my best. Brennan Johnson wins by submission. Pin. Next up on the list is Kevin Bolding, who gets a win by forfeit at the 182 weight class. And following that is Lane Rawls, also known as the Magic Mohawk, and Jalen Wright wrestling at the 195. Right off to it. They're fighting here, that's for sure. Jalen slams the Magic Mohawk, Lane. Lane's doing a little bit of a headstand there. Flips him over, and he does get out. Nevertheless, Lane is trying his hardest to get some good grip here so he can gain control. He's going to back off. He's saying, "Don't touch me, please." Jalen's doing the same. They don't want each other to touch each other. A little bit of a stalemate here. They're just kind of making a rainbow. Lane says none of that. Tries to go for a spin move. Unfortunately, doesn't work. Jalen saw it right through. Jalen shoots, can't get a whole lot. Lane works his way around here. He is now on top of Jalen. He's doing a one-arm hold here. Jalen says, "Let go of my arm." Lane says, "None of that." Lane is now on top. That's a half, I believe, or a variation of a half Nelson. I could be very wrong. I don't know any of these terms. Jalen's trying to get an arm out and around. Lane doesn't want that to happen. Jalen's trying to escape. He goes for a little crab walk. Doesn't work a whole lot. Lane saw that one. And that is a buzzer. The Magic Mohawk realizing that he does actually have his match made here. This is going to be a great match if I've ever seen one, which I have. Unfortunately, I don't know anything. Jalen spins out of there like a crocodile. Lane's amazed with that move, as am I. He is unfazed, though. All these boys see is a dub in their eyes, and they'll do everything they can to get to it. Doing a bit of a rainbow move here. Oh, Jalen shoots. Lane does a quick dodge. Jalen shoots. Lane sprawls a little bit there. Oh, and there, Jalen's backing up. He does a spin around. That unfortunately did not work in his favor. Lane is now back on top of him. Lane's trying to do something here. I believe he's trying to put him on his face. Get him in a better position to go for a pin. Lane's moving around here. Oh. Coach is yelling, "Dig his arm out." I believe he wants to put him in some sort of submission here. Lane is trying to pull the arm out like it is Excalibur. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's the chosen one in this scenario, and he has to revert to a plan B here. "18 seconds now. I wouldn't have known that if one of the wrestlers didn't point that out, so thank you. Lane is still on top. A bit of a stalemate going on. Both of these boys look worn out. Coach is moving to the table now. So is Mr. Officialman. Ardmore coach is talking to Jalen, giving him some hype, giving him some advice. Lane is in deep thought right now. He's trying to balance his chakras and use all of his energy. Some might say he's trying to go Super Saiyan, but I digress. Officialman blows the whistle, and they are off at it again. Lane wants to hold hands. Jalen doesn't really want to. Oh, they're holding hands now. Lane goes to a pull Jalen down by his neck. Doesn't work. They separate here. Back to holding hands. They separate once more. Jalen with a nice little pump fake there. Lane unfazed by that one, though. Back in a rainbow formation. Jalen does shoot. Lane sprawls. Lane goes to work his way around. Is able to get around. Oh, not quite. Jalen with just the immense strength in that arm. Lane has him in some sort of position. I don't know what that one's called, and then I can't really see where his hands are. He's now got his arms around his waist. They're holding hands here. Whoa. Jalen goes for a Donkey Mountain kickoff move there. Lane gets thrown right off. Nevertheless, Lane manages to keep himself on top after another miscue from Jalen. Lane is working his hardest to get that arm up. Official blew the whistle and fist bumped himself. Means something in wrestling. Ardmore chooses the down position. Lane is on top here. Lane is looking for something, can't find anything, decides to let Jalen go. They're gonna duke it out like men on their feet here. Lane gets behind him, coach is screaming, take him down. Unfortunately, the buzzer rings. Magic Mohawk is upset here. Nevertheless, he does win. That is another win for Davis. Up next, Mason Tomlinson and Billy Buckaloo in the 220 weight class. What a fantastic last name, Buckaloo. I do enjoy that. They shake hands, and they're at it. They're spinning around, they're dancing. The speed from these two is immense. Buckaloo goes for a shoot, can't quite get it. Tomlinson now has him right where he wants him. Oh, Buckaloo manages to get himself out and throws Tomlinson out to the ground. Tomlinson does a little spin there, and he's back on top. And that is a pin from Tomlinson. That was fantastic. A great match there. Up next, we have Wyatt Fisher and Cordarius Tyner in the 285 class. Cordarius is just pulling Fisher around here. They're doing little shuffle steps. Now Fisher is a lineman, so his footwork is pretty impeccable. They're dancing around. Cordarius, let's go. Fisher shoots there, gets a hold of a leg, and he throws Cordarius to the ground. Cordarius manages to flip back, and he's now on top of Fisher. Official man did a half T-pose twice and then blew the whistle, said out. I believe that means they're out of bounds. Probably out of bounds. And they are back at it again after the whistle. They're holding hands, dancing around. Cordarius was trying to help Fisher with his three-point stance there. Fisher didn't like that. He shot at Cordarius. Cordarius sprawled, is now on top. Fisher's working his way back up. He's got a leg here. Cordarius is on his back. Fisher is on top. That's a Pin position, Cordarius rolls out of it. That was pretty good there. Fisher's trying to get him back onto that shoulder. Cordarius does not want to. He's comfortable right where he is. He gets him on the back, and that is a pin for Fisher. Wyatt Fisher gets a win by a pin. Win by pin. They call me Dr. Seuss in my spare time. Now, next up is the exhibition match. Hold up, folks. We actually have coaches speaking right now. They're looking at a piece of paper. Probably a really funny joke over there. I wish I could hear it. Officials walking to the table. Gonna make small talk with the folks out there. He's waving his finger. He says, "I want a fry." Unfortunately, they already ate all their Sonic fries. And there is no more. He walks back to his position. A little sad now. Coaches separate, go to their respected areas. Now, this is an exhibition match between Tony Tafola, who I believe played earlier. He did. He did play earlier from Ardmore, and Ethan Crow, who is actually not from Davis. He is wearing the green. He is a former Davis student. He goes somewhere else now. Mill Creek. Hence the leprechaun uniform. Either way, they're wrestling here. Ethan wrestles his way out of there. Has Tony in a lock. They're playing Twister out here, and he gets him in some sort of pin here. Tony's holding him up. My apologies, that's Ethan holding him down. Tony's trying to do a little roly-poly, get himself out of there. He does manage to get himself on his side, onto his stomach. Ethan's on top, trying to get him back into the pin position.
Come on, Ethan.
Tony does not want to be pinned here. He does a little spin there and then a little plank move. That was kind of cool. If it was a breakdancing move, that'd be points. And the buzzer rings. Ethan gets up. Tony's a little slow to get up. He's smiling. He's having a good time, though. Ethan calls neutral, I believe, and I'm not sure what that means. I believe that means they just stand and duke it out like men here. Official man blows the whistle, and they're back to dancing. Holding hands. Ethan pulls Tony to the ground. Tony gets back up on his feet. They're in a McDonald's M shape here, the golden arc. Tony shoots. Unfortunately, can't get a whole lot. Ethan's working his way around, throwing Tony like he's a Frisbee. Tony's slamming his hand on the ground. He says, "I will not be pinned, not today." Ethan says, "I think otherwise." Fortunately, can't quite get it. He's now got him, and that is a pin from Ethan. Tony looks upset. He's slammed on the mat. He's not too happy there. Nonetheless, great duel here. I'm not too sure what match this is, as it is not filled out on my paper. Not sure what weight class this is either. This is the surprise match. I believe that's Tony back up there again. I stand corrected, that is not Tony. Nevertheless, they're off at it. They're wrestling, holding hands, flinging each other around there. Whoa. Not sure what happens there. I just said whoa because they blew the whistle, and Ardmore coach ran out there. I'm assuming that means it was bad. They're upset here. Davis is upset here. He's going at it. He shoots, unfortunately can't get the legs. Ardmore does manage to get on top here. They're wiggling around. And that is a pin for Ardmore. I believe that was the last match. It was. And if I am correct, Davis won by an amount of points. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Nevertheless, they won by 1 point or by 40. I don't really know how wrestling is scored, but Davis won. So this has been the Davis-Ardmore duel at Davis. Thank you to everyone who watched, and thank you to everyone else who put up with my shenanigans as well. I'm very uninformed in wrestling.
That was pretty exciting.
We thank you for joining us, and we hope to catch you back here next time for wrestling or other sports. This is Duncan Harness with WLF The Howl. We will see you guys later.